we're going to talk about what your plan looks like and then what God's plan really is. And today, as you can notice, we're outside, we're in the park. What does that mean? That means that step out of your comfort zone, get uncomfortable. We're actually very relaxed. We're not in the normal scene that we're supposed to usually be in, right, when it comes to working. I love being out here, fresh breath air, and I'm excited to have this real conversation with the both of you. So I wanted to talk to Lou a little bit. We're talking about purposeful, motivational, your plan versus God's plan. What does this look like for you? So let's talk a little bit about your background when you were young. What is your background? Who is Lulu outside of the Lulu we know in the industry?
Background. So I moved here when I was 14. My mom went from being a nurse to being a housekeeper. We moved to the hood, to being a housekeeper, cleaning toilets. Which is something that she never even really did when we lived in Puerto Rico because that was left to me. So we moved here and we moved to the east side, the hood, and then the hood, and the east side, 436. Soon thereafter, I became a mom at 19. And I always worked for somebody. I didn't have that mentality of I want to be an entrepreneur, I want to own my own business because I never really saw that growing up.
So your plan was definitely not this?
No, my plan was not this. I was a paralegal for 20 years. My plan was to work for somebody, have my benefits, clock in, clock out. And I never saw myself being the president of anything. Being my own boss. That was never something I envisioned, for sure. No.
And so your upbringing had a lot to do with that.
It did, because my mom was a single mom. My dad was around financially for a while for me growing up. But I never really got to see him. I never really got to build a relationship with him. Yeah. And so my mom was kind of like the end all be all. Yeah. So I always felt like I needed to help her because she was working and doing everything. So I grew up in a home where I had to take care of a lot. And then I felt like, oh my God, I don't have a proper education. How am I going to raise this kid? And I got a 2-year degree as a paralegal. And that's all I knew.
So what changed from then to now?
I think that as I got older and my kids got older, I felt a little more confident in saying I can take a leap of faith now if I align with the right person because my kids are a little older.
So you decided to do more of a risk after the kids kind of grew up?
Yeah, Bella was already a teenager. I felt like she didn't really need me as much to be at home like all the time. I gave myself the permission to try something else. I was